Hello and welcome back to another Minecraft Bedrock Edition tutorial, and in this one I'm going to be showing you how to build an AFK fish farm for 1.16. So without further ado, let's get straight into this. And we're going to start this thing off with a materials list. So these are all of the materials that you are going to need, and then you're also either going to want to grab some ice or some water buckets, pretty much some way to create water source blocks. And yeah, so just pause the video here, come back when you have all the resources, and let's build it. Okay, now that you have all of your resources, the first thing that you're going to want to do is create this giant box. And there's a few ways that you can do this. You can either build off of a lake, or you can just build your own. I'm going to build my own because I'm on a super flat, but pretty much you want to make a 5 by 5 box. And then this is going to go up by 5 as well. And you're just going to do this all the way around to create a cube. Okay, so you should now have a box that looks something like this, a 5 by 5 by 5. And we're going to fill this up with water in a second. But now what we want to do is we want to place a block right here and a block right here. We're going to take our tripwire hooks and place that right there and right there. And then hook this thing up with some string. So just match the hitboxes. And there we go. That's all done. From here, we want to take a redstone torch and we want to build out a little L shape like that. And then we want to put a block right here, block right here, block right here, and a block right here. And then we're going to take an iron trap door and place it on that block right there, and then run this in with redstone dust. So then it should activate like that, and then when your bobber's there, it'll close. You know the drill. It's an AFK fish farm, just 1.16. And then we're going to fill this up with water. Okay, so when you are filling this thing up with water, it's important to note that every single one of these air blocks inside of our box have to actually be water sources. So you can't just drain it like this, like you can just make it all flow down. It has to actually be a source block. And so you're going to come around here and you're going to go around and around and around. And then you're going to do the next layer until you're finally up here. And then, yeah, so pretty much they all have to be source blocks. That's kind of the gist of what I said. Okay, so your box should now be full of water, and we're going to start work on the storage aspect of the farm. However, I think I should tell you guys that you can't actually place blocks on top, so you can't do this or anything like that. This has to have access to the sky in order for you to get treasure. And that's kind of the point of, you know, actually building one. But you can place transparent blocks on top, and that's why the tripwire hook and string don't actually affect the farm. So pretty much transparent blocks can be placed over top of these water sources, but you can't place full blocks. And yeah. Okay, I have absolutely no clue if the last clip even made sense, but we're going to move on from that. So this is going to be the block that you're actually AFK fishing from, and then you're going to aim at the trapdoor, but we will talk about that in a second. So from this block, you're going to place a block right next to you, and then one right there. Block up, and then block down, and then we're going to build 2 blocks out like that, break this block right here, and then 2 up just like that. We're then going to take a hopper and place that right there, and then 2 hoppers running into there. Break, don't break that yet. Place a chest right here and a chest right here, and then break those. Take a hopper, run it in the chest. Alright, that was way too difficult. It didn't have to be that difficult. Point is, all these hoppers run into this double chest. And then you are going to need a transparent block, so I don't think I actually included this in the item list. I completely forgot, but you do need 1 transparent block right there. And then you're going to take some more smooth stone or whatever building block that you choose and just finish up right there. And that is the entire storage system done. I'll show you how to expand it in a second. Okay, so we are now getting into the home stretch. I'm going to show you how to use it in a moment. I'm just going to show you how to expand the storage because this is going to fill up quite fast. All you need to do is place another double chest right here and then a hopper. It's as easy as that. Double chest and a hopper, and you can continue this down until you reach bedrock if you really wanted to. No one really needs that much AFK gear, but hey, you do you. Okay, so when we're using this, we're going to need to download an auto clicker. I'll leave my auto clicker in the description. I personally use OP Auto Clicker 3.0, and let me just pull it up because I need to switch my recordings. So yeah, just give me a second. Okay, for this next bit, I apologize for the giant bezels. However, I do need to show you how to use the auto clicker. And so, even though I'm going to be using OP Auto Clicker 3.0, this pretty much applies to any auto clicker for PC. So pretty much what you got to do is you have to set it up for 800 milliseconds. Mouse button, right click, and then your hotkey. Assign it to any hotkey that you aren't already using. So I'm going to be using F6 for this. And yeah, we just got to go back into the game, and then we're going to aim at this block right here, kind of in the corner, not hitting the string, start our thing. We might have to readjust. In this case, we don't. And just readjust until the bobber stays there and the trapdoor closes. And then you will start catching fish. And that's how you use it. It's really easy. Just need an auto clicker. And yeah, it's really, really easy. Okay, and a few more things that I forgot to add. So first off, you need to place a button right here and break this block. And that's it. Now the fish farm is done. I just forgot to do that. And pretty much what that does is it allows for the fish or the treasure, pretty much if it doesn't end up coming back here, landing in the hoppers, going into the chest system, it just kind of comes over here. It'll eventually float up and then it'll be pushed across. But yeah, that is it for the fish farm. It's as easy as that. I hope that this comes in use for you at some point in 1.16 Minecraft. And yeah, that's gonna do it for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please consider subscribing and leaving a like. Helps out a lot. And I will see you in the next one. I just realized I'm still recording in bezeled mode. Alright, I'm sorry guys. I'll see you guys later.